Hello, everyone out there. Ugh, I can't even speak today. Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. I'm this. No. Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. I'm the Scent Maven. Welcome back to my channel, Shopping and Scents. So today I'm going to be doing a real life vlog that I'm going to be helping myself while trying to help some of you. So what do you do when your clutter becomes overwhelming and you need to do things, but you just don't want to do anything? And you have to try to find the motivation to do things, especially when it's hot out and, you know, you just don't want to do it. But you know you have to. So we're going to figure it out together. So the first thing we have to do is take Malcolm for a walk. Malcolm loves his walks every day. And since I've been walking him every day for quite a number of months now, because the weather has gotten better, Malcolm lost a half a pound. So now he is 29.5 pounds, which is still heavy, but better than being over 30 pounds. So we're gonna take Malcolm for a walk. And then, so last week, I took him to the vet to get his vaccinations. Because when I went to sign him up for a bath, I got a warning notice from Petco saying he needs his vaccines. So I got him his vaccinations. Now, tomorrow, I'm gonna take him for a spa treatment. He's gonna get the full works of the bath. But right now, to start our day, we need to do a couple of things. We need to take Malcolm for a walk. We need to get some coffee, some nice ice cold coffee. We need to pick up some meds from the pharmacy. I have my psoriasis cream meds I gotta pick up. And then we're going to start tackling some of this mess. So, Malcolm, are you ready for your walk? I can hardly see you there. Malcolm, are you ready for your walk? Oh, he's thrilled. Sometimes when you're sad, it's best to remember that there are people, even our little four-legged ones, that rely on us for our care. So getting out in the sunshine with Malcolm for his walk is part of my care and his care. Right, Malcolm? Sometimes when you feel sad, you have to remember, especially living in a beautiful neighborhood like I do, that this is a sunny, wonderful, gorgeous day that God has made, and there's neighbors to see, there's pigeons to look at, there's squirrels running around, and it's time to enjoy this day. So I took Malcolm for his walk. I put him in the air conditioning. I gave him his bone as a snack, and he'll enjoy his treat, and then he'll probably take a nap because he's like 12 years old. So yeah, is it good? Yes, it's delicious. We're gonna go get some iced coffee because it's like 1,000 degrees. Well, it's still relatively early. There's a neighbor. Still relatively early, and it's 81 degrees. So I left the air conditioner on for Malcolm at 70 degrees, which keeps him cool and comfortable, but not extra freezing, because he does have fur. So I try to keep him comfortable. I was gonna wear, because it's holiday, 4th of July holiday or whatever, like a flag shirt, but I can't find my flag shirt, so I'm wearing a shirt that says beach bum. Yeah, so we're gonna go get some coffee. I think it would be, if it wasn't so hot out, I think it would be more cheerful to like clean outside, like if I was having a garage sale, but I don't have a garage. So that might be nice. You know, if you had family and friends and you did a garage sale and you work together to get rid of all the crap you have to get rid of. But when you're going solo, it's harder. Yeah. So, but we're going to figure it out. And I'm just as curious as how this is going to work out as you are. So let's go get some iced coffee. Okay, so I got my iced coffee. We are ready to start our day. So if you guys are wondering what I get, that is so good on a hot day. It's iced coffee with oat milk and 4 equal. That's definitely an improvement. I needed that. So we're gonna go to the pharmacy to pick up some psoriasis cream meds, and then we're gonna go back home to start tackling that mess. So okay, so I got the meds. Now I have to go home and clean. And I tell you something, with this heat, how many degrees is it? 79 degrees in here because I got the air on. I just feel like going to sleep. But can't do that. Gotta go home, gotta do the cleaning. So right now, I'm going through this tote bag of stuff that I ordered. So I'm crossing off the names on the stuff from Temu, and the Old Navy stuff I have to try it on. So I don't want to cross off the name on the bags and stuff just in case I have to return it. So as you can see there, Malcolm is being extra super supportive. I cleaned out stuff in the kitchen, put stuff away, threw stuff out. I've only been cleaning for like an hour and I'm already exhausted and ready for bed. Right, Malcolm? We ready for bed? But we gotta keep going. He's like, I'll sit over here and then I don't have to help you. Okay, so I separated more garbage and stuff to throw out. I have stuff to bring back to Old Navy because I ordered shorts in one size. I'm not telling you what size I am. And then I ordered shorts a size bigger. So the shorts that I have on now, which is the smaller size, are big on me. So I know that everything else, which is that I ordered a size up, can go back. But I just called them and they're not open because of the holiday. Nobody's answering the phone. So I think I'm going to throw out the stuff that I have so far to throw out. And then I'm going to have my lunch break. But I don't know what's open. The health food place that I go to usually, I know they're not open. I don't even know if Olive Garden is open. I don't know what is open. I don't want Chinese food. I don't want like McDonald's. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do for lunch. We got to figure this out. Hey guys, I know this is just like a lot of me just showing myself and not anything else. I got stuff. You can't even see it. There's stuff in the back there. I'm getting rid of an old fan. Empty boxes, all this other stuff. I'm gonna throw it out. And it's hot. And I left my thing in the car because then you could drink the ice water from where the iced coffee was. It's only 81 degrees and it feels like 1,001 degrees. I see one of my neighbors walking in with an umbrella to keep with the shade. Don't you love cleaning in the summer in the heat? Don't you love it? Oh, that's scary. Well, I called Olive Garden and they are open, surprisingly. I can't believe it. Yeah. Poor Olive Garden workers. Sorry that you guys have to work on the holiday, but good. I go and I get to get food. Yeah, I called the not fast food, healthy food place that I usually go to, and they're closed. So yeah, I guess it's Olive Garden by myself. It's always fun. Olive Garden by yourself. You know, it's amazing. No matter how many boxes I go through, no matter how many bags I go through, it's just still a mess. It seems like it's going to take me forever. I mean, I've made good progress today. I've got more boxes here. I've made good progress, but I still feel overwhelmed. Malcolm, He's wolfing down his food. Are you wolfing? Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's wolfing. What you doing? Yeah. Was it delicious? Okay. Hey guys. Oh, it's a new day. It's the next day, and I have stuff packed in the back of the car. I don't know if you can see it. There's more garbage stuff back there, so I'm going to throw that out. And then I'm going to go get coffee. Then I'm going to come back and walk Malcolm. And then I have to take him for his bath/spa treatment. So I'll drop him off, and then it takes about an hour or so. So I'll stay nearby. I'll go to, there's a Marshall's or TJ Maxx or something over there. So I'll go there and I'll look for a new bed for Malcolm. So when he comes home and he smells good for a day or two, he won't have to sleep in the bed that smells like he smells now. So that's the plan. I do feel like there's a difference in the apartment, in my apartment, as far as it being less cluttered, but I still feel like I have a long way to go, and I still feel really tired and like I don't want to do anything, but I keep trucking along. So I'm taking Malcolm for his walk before his spa treatment. He's very excited. Don't shake your head, no, you know you're excited. Okay, so here's the before picture. Malcolm, I put a towel down because he stinks. Who smells like a duty? So this is the before, and then we'll do the after the spa treatment, so you can see him smelling better and not looking like a duty. That's right. Excited? Yeah. I'll tell you something though, guys. Once you make the appointment at Petco to get a grooming, they will send you like 50 text messages reminding you about your appointment, and they will call you, and you get like the automated message or whatever. Yeah, I'm having Hot Mess Express hairdo. I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, so they really remind you. So we are going to go now. So this is the new pet bed I got from Malcolm. It's by this company called, I don't even know what that says. This sun is in my eyes. You could probably read it. Anyway, it was $24.99. Didn't have a price on it. They had two of them. I brought them both up to the counter. Neither one of them had a price. So they got something similar looking. So I don't know. Anyway, I was a little bit worried about this getting like messed up because it's white and pink. But it's only $25. And then the other side, which I'm not going to use, has these martini glasses. So what I was going to say is I wanted to avoid getting Malcolm a fur pillow because it's so hot. I wanted him to be comfortable, and this, like, by the time he messes this up, you know, I can get him a new one, and this will be like, you know, not furry or hot or whatever. So I haven't heard back from, I was going to say Walmart, Petco. I haven't heard back from Petco yet, but I'm going to head over there because it's been like over an hour, so they must be close to done by now. And I want to pick him up, get him in his air conditioning with his new bed and everything like that. What else? I saw this really cute octopus toy in Petco. You know what's sad is that Malcolm is so old. He's going to be 12 in November. He doesn't really play with toys a whole bunch. He just sleeps a lot. Even though I take him for his walks and I talk to him and play with him. Yeah. He's a senior. So it's hard. I bet that he looks wonderful. They asked me, I thought she said to me, do you want us to give him a banana? And I was like, but you mean to eat? And then she's like, no, for around his neck. I was like, oh, a bandana. I thought you said a banana. Yeah, no, he takes the bandanas off anyway. He doesn't wear bandanas. He likes to be free, naked, you know. Anyway,
So on an unrelated note, I was listening to, I don't know why I felt like listening to it. I was listening to Bat Dance by Prince from the original Batman soundtrack. I used to love Bat Dance. I still do. I used to be a big Prince fan, not so much as he got older, but you know, during the Purple Rain, Prince and the Revolution, even Prince in the New Power Generation, I was totally into Prince. And then I sort of lost, you know, interest in him. Yeah. But then when I was watching the video for Bat Dance, I was like, I wonder who people think was a better dancer, Prince or Michael Jackson. Because, you know, Prince, when I watched the documentary on him, he used to do he used to wear heels or lifts in his shoes. I don't know, maybe he was subconscious about being short or whatever. And he used to do those splits off of the speakers and stuff. And they said that he really hurt himself doing that all the time. Can you imagine the strain on your bones and muscles? I don't know how long David Lee Roth used to do that, but he wasn't wearing heels. So, yeah. Leave your comments down below. Go listen to Bat Dance. It's really incredible. So I'm at Petco. I dropped off Malcolm 11:45 for his 12 o'clock appointment. It's now 2:10. So we're talking over 2 hours. It never takes them that long to groom Malcolm. Now they're telling me it's going to take another hour because they had a husky ahead of him. So he'll be here till 3 o'clock. So we're talking 3 hours and 15 minutes to groom a pug. Now I'm in the Petco parking lot, and I guess, see, if you're not a Petco customer or you're not a bank customer, they tow your car. So there's the tow truck and to tow somebody's car. They're going to be very upset. Anyway, then while I was in Petco, I got Malcolm this octopus thing. He likes things with legs. So I got him this thing. And I didn't even know it was for Pride Month, right? It says love is love, and it says Barkaboo, right? I just like the legs and stuff. So it was 50% off for Pride. So, and it has a squeaker in here somewhere. Yeah, and the legs, crinkly legs. So this was like $6.99. And then I always put down a mat underneath Malcolm's food bowls, just in case he, you know, drops food nuggets on the floor or whatever. So, but it doesn't really work out because he destroys those mats. So then I happened to find this rubber mat here for $9.99, so I can wash it. I'm waiting to see this car get towed. This is gonna be my entertainment for the day. It's gonna be my entertainment. Let's see if I could show without the guy yelling at me. Okay, hold on. Look, there you go. Somebody gonna get towed. Somebody in trouble. I'll tell you something. I wouldn't want to have to tow cars in the heat. Yeah. See, this sets back my day. The extra time for the grooming. Like, I did have lunch, and I did buy the bed at Marshall's, and I did shop around Petco and everything, but now I got an hour to kill, and it's an hour into my day that I need to do stuff. You know, it's hard for me to stay motivated when I feel so just down in the dumps and everything. So I have to constantly push myself to do things, and this is taking an hour out of my day that I could be productive. You know, I have to go to Old Navy because I have stuff I have to return that was too big. And they think they sent me an order. It was the wrong order. Like, my order didn't arrive. They sent me somebody else's order. I don't know. So I have to go to Old Navy. I have to go to Five Below and return something. This woman's got a Pomeranian. So cute and fluffy. Have stuff I have to sort through, and this is just going to make me lazy. I wonder what they're doing with this car. So they got the car on the truck. It looks like it's a Lexus. That guy or girl is going to be pissed off. Yeah, they got a Lexus up there. I think it's got out-of-state plates. What do we have? Stars and stripes. Pretty. Look at all the dog hair from the grooming. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Shiny. And as soon as he got in the car, he pulled the harness off. She said she had to work with him. She brought out all the pads, all the cotton balls to show me all the dirt they had to get out of his wrinkles. And they made him shiny. Shiny. Yeah. You didn't need that bandana. You didn't even want the harness on him. Hey guys, so it's another day of not wanting to do anything, but I have to get myself moving. So I broke a nail, so I have to get that fixed. I had hired a handyman from a service, like a helper service, to help me hang up some of the pictures in my apartment. So I mean, he couldn't hang up everything because there's still stuff everywhere, but he hung up a bunch of stuff. So I'll show you that a little later. He made sure that the pictures were perfectly lined and centered and equal in distance to each other, and he did a very great job. And as soon as I get myself you know, more unpacked, then I will have him come back and do some more handyman things. I got some clothes for my mom because she needed some clothes for lounging around in the house and summertime and stuff. So I got these from Five Below. I'm actually wearing, this one is the only one I got for me. It says A Little Dramatic, Mean Girls. So I'll show you what I got my mom, and then I got to put it in a bag to take it to her. So I got her these loungy shorts, loungy pants. So there's that. Then I got her this. She usually wears a medium, but she says the mediums have been too small, so I started getting her large, even though she's real skinny. So this says Lancia Italia. All right, so there's that. Then I got her this one with a spider web and a heart. This is also some pants because she really needed some loungy pants. So there's these. And then there's these jogging pants, which I don't even remember ordering these. These are kind of thick for, this is a large. These are thick for summer, but I don't know, maybe she'll have her air on real cold and she'll want them. And then I got this one of Betty Boop, which is, it looks like it's like, how do I put it? It's like the screen is distorted, like, you know, like it's a fuzzy, like when your TV, well, not anymore, but in the old times when your TV would like fuzz. So I'm gonna pack that in a bag. I'm gonna take that to mom, I guess. So let me see what I gotta do. First I gotta walk Malcolm, then I'm gonna go get my coffee, I'm gonna get my nails fixed, then I'm gonna go visit my mom, then I have to come back here, do some more unpacking. So that is the plan. Oh, and I have to pick up laundry. Malcolm, is it time for pooping? No. Come on, let's go. I'm not gonna show this part. You're probably gonna poop. Wow, it's like a sauna out here. I'm loving my Mean Girl shirt. It's so pretty. So I got my nails done in my favorite color, which is Wave Gel USA number 111, Brink of Pink. I got that done, and I got my matching headband. Got a manicure and pedicure. And now I have to go to the supermarket to get some chips for my mom because she loves her snacks. And if I don't bring her snacks, she's got like an issue, you know, because she's just like, I'll say she's just like Malcolm, but she loves the snacks. So I'm gonna go get some snacks for her. Maybe grab something for lunch, something light. And then I'll go back home and check on Malcolm and then get back to the cleaning. Yep. Okay, every time I get into this car, it's like a sauna. How many degrees is it? It's 87 degrees in here. So anyway, I went to get the chips. So she used to like the UTZ or Oots, whatever you call them, potato chips, but I don't know, her taste has changed. So she likes the the Lay's Wavy Lightly Salted. Usually they have a bunch of these, but because of 4th of July weekend, I guess they sold out. So I didn't want to get her like a bunch of the regular salted because that's just too much sodium. So I got her, they were having a sale on the popcorners, kettle corn, 2 for $7. And just so you know, the Wavy Lay's was like $4.99. So chips are expensive, but it's for mom. So yeah, I got her 2 of the popcorners and 1 of the Lay's Wavy 50% less sodium. I was gonna get her like 3 of the Lay's, but I had to even look for the even one. So yeah. Hi guys, so welcome back to a continuing vlog. This is the following weekend from the last time that you saw me, and I don't know what I did. I pulled a muscle in my shoulder and now I can't lift up. It hurts to lift my arm. My shoulder is so sore. I don't know what I did. I don't know if it's from moving boxes or unpacking or just doing stuff. I just hurt my shoulder bad. So can you see right there? I finally got a new air conditioner installed. So, because the one that was in the wall was old and non-functioning, and so I was having to use, you don't see it in the thing. I had a fan, an industrial like fan of super, like it was called the Vornado, and it kind of made the room more comfortable, but I definitely needed an AC in here. There's one in the living room, so Malcolm is always cool because he can't be in the heat. Here, I was able to deal with the heat with the fan, but still uncomfortable and muggy. And now I have a new air conditioner finally. And yeah, but now I have more unpacking to do. And I don't want to do anything. I want to go back to sleep. I'm tired. It's not like I put in the air conditioner myself. I had it professionally installed. But I'm tired. I'm so tired. I took Malcolm for his walk this morning. I didn't take you guys with me. I'm so tired. I have stuff to do. And I'm exhausted. So I'm going to see how long it's going to take me to get myself moving. I have to drop off laundry. I don't feel like I can lift the laundry because my shoulder is so sore. And I feel like when I go like this, I could feel like, not like cracking, but I could feel like something's wrong. I don't know. Oh, okay. I'll get back to you guys. I know why I'm still tired. Because I have not had my iced coffee this morning. I need my iced coffee. Yeah. I need to go get something to eat. I hate this beauty mark. It's not beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to, oh, I look so awful and tired. I'm gonna get some iced coffee. Then I gotta go to Home Depot. I gotta get some boxes. And then, or maybe first I'll get something to eat. Because I want to go to the diner and get like a hamburger or something. But I don't know what kind of iced coffee they have. So I'm thinking to go to Dunkin' Donuts first. Get the iced coffee so I can wake up. And then go have lunch and then go get the boxes. Then come back and start to, you know, do some more cleaning and decluttering and organizing and such. I did, even with my shoulder, I was able to bring down 2 bags of laundry. So I have lots of laundry bags, and the reason that I have like 4 or 5 laundry bags is because I don't make the bag heavier than I can carry. I don't want it to be 50 pounds and I can't lift it. So like today, I split my laundry into 2 bags so that each one would be lighter. I don't know. Oh, okay guys, so I'm in the parking lot of Home Depot. The Home Depot. That's what it's called, the Home Depot. And you guys who have been following my channel, you know I don't like Home Depot. It's not a store for me. It's not a store I go to for like fun stuff. It's like, oh, I need these things and they only have them at Home Depot, so let me go there and get them. So I had to get 2 cardboard packing boxes to put stuff away in the closet. I know you're gonna say to me, why don't you just reuse the boxes that you're unpacking? The problem is they've been moved and shifted and bounced around, that they're all crappy now. So I wanted new boxes. They're like $2.98. I got 1 medium and 1 extra large. So while I was there, I got some other stuff that I will show you. I know, so interesting, right? I knew I was running low on this heavy duty packing tape, so I got that. I don't know where my cleaning products are, a lot of them, and I needed some glass cleaner because I have glass shower doors that what I was using, I don't know what I was using on them, but it wasn't glass cleaner, and they weren't getting clean. So I'm trying this new one. This says invisible glass cleaner. It says glass so clean you'll think it's invisible, streak free, guaranteed, made in the USA. So I'm gonna try that. Then I saw they had the Fabuloso. Now, you know, usually Fabuloso is purple, which is my favorite color, but I saw they had pink Fabuloso, and I was like, ooh, what scent, what flavor, what scent is that? And it's watermelon scented. So I was like, that's fun. I have to try the watermelon Fabuloso. And this is not just for your floor and everything. It says 2 times concentrated formula, multi-purpose cleaner, multi-purpose. So then I needed, because I had a bottle like this, but it got crappy. So I got this heavy duty pro spray bottle, chemical resistant. So what I'm going to do is put Fabuloso in here and then use this for my, you know, cleanings and stuff, my all-purpose cleanings. So that's what I got. And 1 reusable bag. Ow, I think they have orange ones. I got the green. It doesn't say anything on it. It doesn't say Home Depot on it. It's just green. I know they must have the orange ones that say Home Depot. Where did this, oh, this is string from the bag. Yeah, so I got that. Oh my God. When I tell you, my arm is still killing me. I don't know what I did to this shoulder, but I'm doing the turkey exercise. Turkey wings, chicken wings. It just hurts. Yes, I've been lifting heavy things. I can't pinpoint what it is that I lifted that did this to me, because it doesn't hurt if I don't move it. So like how I noticed that it was hurt was like I was changing the volume and stuff on my radios, my settings in my car, and I had to lift up my arm to change the settings, and I was like, oh, my arm is sore. Anyway, yeah, see, these people that are ahead of me here, they had gotten some plastic tubs. They don't have the best price on the plastic tubs. They're cheaper in Costco, BJ's, I forget. I'm going to try to avoid having plastic tubs. I already have plastic tubs that are full that I need to declutter. I don't want to get more tubs, because more tubs means I'm keeping things, stuff. So yeah, the goal is to donate, get rid of, so I'm not having more containers containing stuff. So now I'm going to see what I want to do. I wanted to go get something to eat, but then I don't know if I really feel like getting something to eat. I don't know. I'm torn. Okay, well, I stopped by Petco Because if you remember, the last time I went there to get Malcolm washed, I saw they had this Stars and Stripes betta fish. Now, I know that that's a name that they created for blue and red bettas to promote them for 4th of July weekend. They said they were Stars and Stripes bettas. So, of course, I was going to go back and get one. But then, while I was looking at them, I saw the most beautiful betta. And I've had betta fish for like a million times in my life. Not one that looked like this. Can you see him? He is red and yellow. He's red and yellow. He's a half moon king male betta fish. He's staring at me. I got him a nice setup so he doesn't have to sit in this cup anymore. I think I'm going to name him Elvis. I've been getting into Elvis lately. So, surprisingly, out of all the supplies that I had to get for him, the tank, some plants, food, water conditioner, gravel, because I had nothing. Even though I had betta fish in my life before, I had gotten rid of all my betta stuff and whatever, because I said, you know what, I'm too lazy to take care of the betta and whatever, but you know what, I got a 5-gallon tank. It's surprisingly light. A 5-gallon tank, some gravel, some plants, a tiki statue, because like I've been watching a lot of Elvis movies and stuff. I just watched the 2022 Baz Luhrmann Elvis. It was really good, even though it was 2 hours and 40 minutes. So like I got him a tiki statue, so it's like the jungle room, you know. So I got natural stones for the ground, and I got a selection of 3 plants, and then I got him this little tiki statue that he can swim around. I don't want him to go into the mouth of the tiki statue because I don't want him to damage himself, but he should have a super comfortable life. I'm giving myself more stuff to do when I already have a lot of stuff to do. But even the guy who rang him up was like, yeah, he should have a really happy life, because most people, you know, they put them in those little round bowls or those shot glass size bowls. They don't even sell those bowls here anymore. The smallest tank they sell is a 3-pound cube, and for some reason the 3-pound cube is so heavy, and it's because it has a lid. And I was like, why does it have a lid? Is the fish gonna jump out? And he's like, it's possible. And then I said, I had a fish do that to me one time before. His name was, I think, was it Nemo? I don't know. I did a video about it. He was an evil fish. I don't think he was a betta though. He lived a long time. Yeah, they have so it has a lid. But then I was like, but then how does the fish breathe if you're closing off his air? And he's like, well, it doesn't seal completely. It has these little metal tabs, I guess for decorative purposes. I don't know. It just was heavy. And then you're going to put water in it and it's going to be heavier. When I had a 10-gallon tank after I won a fish at a feast, if you don't know what that is, I'm not explaining it. The feast is Italian celebration. You go and goldfish, and there's games and prizes and food and stuff. So I had a 10-gallon tank for a fish that I want, a gigantic goldfish I wanted to feast. And lifting that thing to clean it, I pulled the muscles in my back. I can't even tell you. So I did not want this would be even worse. So yeah, because you gotta figure out that you gotta figure that the tank weighs its weight, and then you're putting water in it, 5 gallons of water. So imagine walking around with 5 gallons of Poland Spring. Yeah. So anyway, let's see what happens to Elvis when I get home. Whew. Okay, guys. So please excuse the lighting, and the air is on in the living room. So it is super duper hot outside. So like I told you guys before, the air in the living room works. That's where Malcolm is. So he always has his air conditioning and his cool water and food ready for him. I was looking at videos on, they call them bettas. I think I've been calling them betta fish for forever, but I guess it's pronounced betta. I'm going to continue to say betta because that's what I call them. So let me show you what I got from my new betta fish. And this is just what I'm going to start out with. I'm probably going to tweak the tank and the decoration or whatever. I wanted to keep the tank in my room on my nightstand so I could watch my new fish and have like a calming effect. But I hear that they like water that's between 76 and 80 degrees. So having him in an air-conditioned room would be uncomfortable for him. So he's going to have to be in the kitchen because there's no air conditioning in there. So the air conditioning in the living room goes through the apartment, but it's most warm in the kitchen. He's not gonna roast, but I don't want him to freeze to death either. So here's the 5-gallon fish tank. Who is this by? This was $14.99 on sale. It's by Imagicarium. Fresh and salt water, 5.5 gallon frame glass aquarium. So yes. Then for decoration, I had to get him this because like I said, I want him to have like an Elvis style jungle room eventually. So I got him this tiki statue. Now I hope he doesn't get stuck in there, but I wanted to get him that. I got him assortment of plants, also by Imagitarium. These are silk plants. Their fins are sensitive, so I don't want to get him anything that he could hurt himself. I got him some, betta flakes. I can get him the pellets at another time. I used to feed my other betta fish bloodworms and fresh shrimps, brine shrimps or whatever. I can do that for him later. This is Boost color. I don't know about that. And then this is the water conditioner. So that's pretty much the starter kit. And gravel. This is natural colored gravel. This is the bigger size gravel. I wanted to just have the large marble stones at the bottom because I figured that would be easier to clean. It's not going to get stuff stuck in it or make the water cloudy, but they only sell them as accents. So you can't buy a big bag, not at Petco anyway, of large stones in that size. They're all little bags that I would have to buy like, I don't know, 10 bags maybe at $8 a bag to cover the bottom of the tank. So I'm not going to do that. So this is all I could get. That's what he's going to start out with. He's got to be, I'm hoping he's going to be a lot happier than he is in that little tiny cup. And I heard that bettas from pet stores don't live a long time because of poor breeding. So they're supposed to live a year to a year and a half if you get them at a pet store. I think that's how long my other bettas had lasted. I kept thinking it was me, but that's their lifespan. And I remember I used to have this one fish. I called him Evil Fish. I forget what kind of fish he was. And he killed all the other fish in my tank. And that fish lasted a long time. But he didn't want anything in the tank with him. And he definitely wasn't a betta fish. If you know from my way back videos, you'll know. He was an evil fish. So he lived a long time. I remember one time I tried to clean the tank and he jumped out of the water, literally, and went flopping around on the floor. And I had to pick him up, and I thought he was going to be dead because he went, I don't know why he jumped out of the tank. he was a little fish living in a giant 10-gallon tank with lots of plants and toys and, you know, like statues and things. But yeah, so evil fish lived a long, long life. So hopefully my new Elvis fish will live a long, long life. And when I took him out of the car to bring him upstairs, I was trying not to shake the cup and everything. He was freaking out. He was flopping around in there. I was like, what are you doing? And I realized that he was seeing his reflection in the bottom of the cup or something, and it was freaking him out. Anyway, he seems to be kind of chill now. He seems kind of chill now. So I'll let you see when he's all set up and everything. I bought, they had a sale on Poland spring water, 2 for $3 for the gallon. So I got 4 gallons of water for my 5-gallon tank. So he should be okay. And then it says basic care, partially change water weekly with dechlorinated or spring water. So he's got to have spring water. Yeah. If this container is not a permanent habitat for your betta. He's looking at me. He's giving me the evil eye, and you know their face is permanently like this, like that. That's what he's looking at me. He looks at me and goes. So yeah. I hope that's not the thumbnail for this video. All right, let me get something to drink. Let me set up this tank, and yeah. I don't know what Malcolm will think of him. Okay, so there's Elvis in his tank. He's already looking at his reflection, hiding behind his plant. I waited for the tank to get room temperature. So I am going to get a heater. I ordered a heater from Amazon to keep the tank at 78 degrees, which is what it's supposed to be at according to the how-to videos that I watched on betta fish. It still sounds odd to me to say betta instead of beta. Yeah, so I'm going to put the heater in. And then also I learned that it's important to get him a filter that doesn't agitate the water too much, because he's not supposed to struggle against the current. So I will be getting him a filter, a heater, and you know, the other stuff that I said I was going to get him. I ordered some high quality pellet food because I heard that they like to eat from the top of the water, and the flakes sink too fast and stuff. Also, it's a good thing I got the gravel instead of the large marbles, because I was wrong about that. Supposedly the marbles get like algae stuck to them and food under them, and it's harder to clean than the gravel. Then I'm also going to have to get one of those little siphoning hoses so that I can do my water changes and siphon the gravel. So a couple of extra things, not so pricey things, but I want to make sure that, you know, he lives a good life and that he's happy, you know, because I'm a pet person. I wouldn't want to make my pet unhappy. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments and critiques about you should do this and you should do that. But yeah, so he's just looking at himself. I don't know. All right. So I'm supposed to be doing some cleaning and unpacking. That's what I meant. Cleaning and unpacking. But I'm just so exhausted. I don't feel like doing anything. I feel like I need to rest for the rest of the day and then try again tomorrow. And this video is probably super long by now because it's a combination of a couple of days. So I'm going to close this video out, and you can see some of my decor there. I'm going to close this video out and see what you guys think. And then maybe I'll do some more vlogging over the next few days. We'll see. So comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Shopping and Sense. I will see you all in a future video. But until then, goodbye everyone out there in YouTube land. Have a blessed morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you're watching this video. Bye.